Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. We have a special video today. This is gameplay from TheSailingRobin. He is one of our community managers at Wargaming for Legends, and he had this video that he sent to us that he said, hey, I want to see if y'all wanted to make a video on it. This was about a week and a half ago, and I just haven't got around to it. He is in the Mino, and he is on Sleeping Giant, and this is a spawn that I do not like to have, but he is running a pretty interesting build, and I'm going to throw it up right here. He is running Hot Rod. Full stealth, basically, and he is running the radar, of course. So you can see he does have 9.4 kilometer detection. And Robin, if you are watching this, I have not seen this yet. I hopefully can do some sort of like blind react to this. I just want to see how you're playing this, and I guess just get some good old-fashioned just first takes for you. So he is pushing A. With Hot Rod, he does have a little bit better speed. You do see he's going 36 knots right now. And what I think he's going to do, I think he's going to just try and blitz A. Because if he can get around that corner and kind of use the enemy's corner to his advantage, he can pretty much wall off anybody on the enemy team just because of his torpedo power. And you do see he is going to be beating the Georgia by a pretty significant margin, which is nice because if he comes around here and he sees a DD and he gets to catch them, that's really good. As soon as he gets past A and he cuts in, which I assume he's going to do, he's going to be safe. And best comes to best here. He probably wants to catch a DD, and he looks like he does. He's switching his turrets to the left side. He's turning on his Hydra, and he does. He catches the Kleber. This is the best case scenario. Even if Kleber is still very scary, and he's already launched his one set of torpedoes. This is an iffy angle for Mino, but the Kleber is going to get greedy here, and he's going to try and get that other set of torpedoes around, and that's what's going to actually do it to him. He does take a torpedo, which is fine. You can heal so much damage in this thing, it's ridiculous. He's going to radar for the Georgia, just a safe call. That's what I would do too. He does spot the Kappa in B. I think that was a good decision to use a radar there. I mean, he does have 3 of them. He did take out a destroyer as well. Being able to maintain his position here, and as soon as the Georgia pushes into 4-point, I even forgot the sonar range for the Mino. But this, yeah, you see what he's doing here? He's about to head into A, but he knows that he can win against any target here as long as he hits his torpedoes. And that's why Mino is so dangerous, because it's such an inviting target that you want to just go rush and kill because it is so lightly armored. But if you don't take it with a grain of salt, if you're trying to push one and you don't realize like how much devastating power this thing can have just with its guns and also its torpedoes, you can pretty much halt literally anybody in the game, any ship. I mean, this Georgia is making the smart play here. Pushing out into, you know, Robin here would be just suicide. And something to say about the build, at least, is he is running, I believe it's intuitive? No, I forget. Whatever this, I forget what it's called, whatever the skill in the first row is. Ooh, that was lucky. Wasn't lucky, but that's terrifying. But he is getting to shoot the bow, which is hilarious with the back turrets. You can see how much damage is happening right now. The bow is going to get saturated probably pretty quick, so he's not going to get too much damage left. But he does have an indicator of who's aiming at him, which is nice because Mino is definitely one of those ships where if someone sees you 18 kilometers away and they're in a battleship and you're in a good spot for them to shoot at, a lot of people are going to take that shot. And it does not take much for anyone's shells in this game to do significant damage. And the Georgia is stuck bow in too, which is nice. He got some pretty good damage on him as well. Trying to lob the island. I know this frustration. You can't quite do it. I don't know if any ship in the game could lob that. But Georgia's being pushed back. He has control of A, taking spot shots against Yamato. He knows he's okay to shoot here because if he does shoot and he does get spotted, he knows that the Kava is in B, or is at least heading that way, so he's pretty safe to shoot there. And he is spotted now, and that means the Kava is really close, and the Kava has just enough armor, or it has great armor to arm these shells, and this is going to be a quick trip. Yeah, this, yeah, the Kava's shooting AP. Oh no. He does have to watch out for torpedoes, but I don't think that... Oh, he did get the torpedoes off, but he's actually in a pretty good spot here. He's going to be able to cap this, he's going to be able to beach himself, I think, and he's going to be able to lob the Georgia, which is insane. Friendly battleship on the outside of A is doing a great job of not letting Georgia come in as well, and you're just going to see this Georgia melt. He's probably going to be gone in like 10 seconds or so if he gets these next couple salvos to really connect. Because he's getting some pretty good chip damage here, but if you get some good salvos, I mean, you're just chunking people for, 3, 4, 5, even 6K. There's a big one. Yeah, there we go. He's dead. He's dead. He's capping the base again, reversing around. This is, wow, this is going to be an insane game. There's still a lot left. There's a Mino. That's nice. Enemy Mino is turning out, though, which is kind of upsetting. And I was kind of hoping this guy would just kind of potato. He is turning, he has to turn in. He is getting citadels now. He's stuck on that rock, or he's going to be. He's going to try 1 or 2 blind fires here, probably. Honestly, a pretty decent trade, all things considered. Mino even had torpedoes coming out for him as well, so really didn't take much there at all. Going to be able to farm the Yama a little bit. Let's see, friendly battleship is moving around A, which honestly isn't too terrible of an idea. That's probably his friendly's best option here, because if the friendly battleship goes through A, it gives the enemy a lot easier time to angle against pretty much everybody. And I have a feeling he's going to kill the Yamato here, yeah. I mean, you just see, you start connecting and you hit those flat broadside shots. Mino just literally tears through people. He's already got high caliber. Or was it high caliber? No. Am I seeing things? I'm seeing things. I am seeing things. He finally gets the captain's base, which is nice. Robin, I don't know how this is going to happen. He has lots of heavy artillery left that he really needs to be careful about here. No DDs, which is nice, but this is going to be tough. I don't know where he's going to go. He either wants to push into B, or he wants to kind of just sit here and kind of wait to see what's going on. He has to worry about the Mino as well, shooting torps into the gap because they're going to be coming. I assume his friendly, which you can't really see, is going to be gone as well. He's going to get a couple nice shots against the Cleveland. Friendly battleship should be around. Yeah, the Cleveland shooting at the friendly battleship on the other side, which definitely needs a big hit. Mino is going to definitely be a problem if he can stick himself in there. And I think he's making the right choice, which sucks because, he has to run here. There's not much he can do. He doesn't have a smoke, and that's the biggest thing about Radar Mino is A is a perfect spot for it because you can cover A and B more or less with a radar, and you also have all these islands to really just start working. Big shot against the Cleveland. That's huge. I didn't know if Robin was going to be able to do this. Unless I believe it's a GK. I want to say GK. They're probably going to be able to get rid of the Cleveland here. He's on 4 kills already. 6 minutes left. I don't think his torpedoes have range. Yeah, no. See, that's why I like to run Frazier. Nice kill from the Kerfers. Having home run on Frazier giving you 11-kilometer torpedoes on top of the stock 10-kilometer, it's not necessary. But there has been a handful of times where it's just been like, wow, those would not have hit. And, having 8 torpedoes per side, 16 in total, adding an extra kilometer to all of those is honestly pretty nice. Robin's taking every chance he can to get some damage out on these guys. Because that's the thing, like once, especially with smoke or with Radar Mino, once with no smoke to kind of get you out of situations, if you aren't able to do the damage before your spot is compromised, your spot is really compromised because your armor's just going to be like, yeah, we give up. Mino's still there. Ooh, I think he has a good opportunity to maybe push B here, but he doesn't know. He sees the Iowa, he knows the Mino. Yeah, I think he's actually going to try to push this gap for B. Probably going to try and take advantage of the Yamato while he's focusing on the friendly GK, which is nice. He is going to turn in. Honestly, that's probably a good play. He's going to turn around. Probably a good play. Richelieu goes down, which was good on the Richelieu. They didn't really have a good spawn over there, and it died quickly. So their best option for that spawn over there was just to hold out as long as possible. And all the time that whatever cruiser that was over there that was trying to take care of them, it delays the enemy push into B. Really probably needs one or two of these torpedoes to hit here. The Yamato is focused on the friendly GK though, which is nice. High cal, there's high cal. Confederate as well. Looking like those 2 torps are going to hit perfectly, which is nice. Maybe even 4. There's no way he gets 4. Robin! Oh my god, are they going to run out? No, they're not. That is 4. That's huge. That is massive, because it's going to keep the GK alive too. Kraken Unleashed, devastating strike. Okay. So now, all they have to deal with is a not very healthy Iowa. Yeah, not at all. Not at all. Yeah, Robin's taking the opportunity. His guns are turned towards the Iowa, or towards the friendly GK. Robin knows that the turret traverse is just too slow for the Iowa. He wouldn't be able to get his turrets around, so he goes to take the shot, which is... Ooh, the Kerfuffle goes down. That stinks. Kerfuffle goes down. But he didn't take a shot from that Iowa either, and he's dead. So now he can... Honestly, if you know how to angle in Mino, especially like Mino v Mino, it's... You have... I love taking 1v1s Mino v Mino, because a lot of people definitely try to get the torpedoes off. Training his guns towards last spotted. We have no idea where that Mino is. He could have gone all the way back up to spawn and come back down. That's what Robin's definitely doing here, yeah. Worcester. Oh, Worcester's perfect. Worcester is a non-threat to you. Go for it. Go for it. He's probably going to stay angled to where the Mino was last spotted just because he figures he can probably take Worcester's shells a little bit better, which I would agree with. Does take a pretty good hit there. Sucks keeping this broadside, but he knows he has to angle towards the Mino. He just absolutely has to. The DPM threat is just much, much more. So Mino is up top. Ooh, this is scary. Mino definitely has the advantage here, the other Mino, just because he had that much longer to shoot, and the health is pretty equal. I really hope the Mino starts to smoke up, though. Is the Mino going to get greedy? The Mino looks like he's going to get greedy. Man, look at the shell hits compared to how much he's taking. This is definitely just, this goes down to aim. I mean, Robin's either bouncing or the guy's just missing and Robin's hitting almost every shot except for bad dispersion like that. Knocking out turrets. 100% if you're Mino and Mino, go for the turrets, especially bow in. Very close to some citadels there. This is cheeky. This is down to the wire. 236,000 damage as well. Oh man. Yep, there we go. He's going to go for the torps, but the game's over. Yep, game's over. Game is over. Game wins. Torps won't have enough time. Should have gone for the guns. Should have gone for some sort of drive-by if he wanted to win. Robin, GG. I forgot the results from this, actually, if I'm being completely honest. I know it's in the 4Ks. 254,000 damage. Almost 1,000,000 credits. That's not after the service cost, but still. 7 kills, 400 shell hits. First blood Confederate. High cal devastating strike on a Yamato. 7 kills, 46, almost 4,700 base XP. This was like a week and a half ago, wasn't it? Wait, no. When was this? This was before Christmas. Good lord. Guess the solo cap as well. Robin, GG, man. It was a joy to commentate over this. And, man, that was interesting. Guys, if you enjoyed that video and if you like me doing community replays or whatnot, let me know. And, yeah, that was awesome. Thank you so much for the video, Robin. And, guys, we will see y'all next time. Peace.